Right, Shalom. I want to give all praises once again to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to all the Akim around the world, pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Right, this is one. The Great Millstone campaign in Trinidad. Going to do a video. On this video here, which is the name of it from Al Jazeera, put it up. It said the decline of US mall culture. And I'm going to do a video on it. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that. Because the US is on the brink of extinction. You understand? And without further ado, let me go ahead. Play it and
the bells of the holidays, the pageantry, the dollars, marking the beginning of the spending season for American consumers. As the largest shopping mall in the United States, the aptly named Mall of America draws 42 million visitors a year. But scenes like this are the exception. Few malls double as tourist destinations, and many around the country now look like this.
Well, what's really changed is the way that people shop. When malls in the U.S. were new back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we didn't have social media. You couldn't shop on your phone.
it is true. It is true, you say, yes. Back in the 60s, it didn't have social media. So people doing online shopping is true. But at the same time, too, the United States economy is crashing. Which he didn't say that. But the economy is crashing. Understand? The economy of the United States is crashing. The whole thing where malls used to be flooded around these times. Right now is so-called Black Friday sale. Yeah, it has certain malls being flooded. But still, this the reality. That malls were not even, people not even going in no more. That places people not even going in no more.
You couldn't shop on your phone.
I just don't like all that hectic, shopping at the mall or just shopping in general.
It's just easier to do it online now.
According to the industry analyst Green Street Advisors, more than 20 American shopping malls have closed since 2010, and 60 more are on the brink of closure. That's led many to wonder whether this symbol of American consumerism will one day disappear altogether.
Yes, it will disappear one day altogether. But everything is a process at time. Everything is a process at time. Now let me get this precept. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. No. Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 1. So like what? Verse 3, it says in the day, which we are approaching that day right now. But we in that day basically because as I say earlier, it's a process of time. Things taking time. It ain't going to just happen. Which it could, the most likely just snap your finger and just stop everything. But everything had to be done in decency and in order, even the destruction. So that and all taking time. It go happen bit by bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. The media of the United States will keep blocking it, and then it go just bang. So the people and them who not watching, them go just see the bang. Them go just see the crash, but who was watching? The people and them who watching, like the apostle elders, beginning with them, who watching, they ain't go see that bang, that crash, that sudden crash. Oh no, it crashing. This is why shopping malls and all of that closing down in the States. The woman say what, 20 since 2010 to now, 20 shopping malls closed down, and it have over 60 more on the brink of closing down. So these Ecclesiastes 12 and 3, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Which talking about the times we're coming now. You understand? The keepers of the house. Who's the keepers of the house? And the house right now is the system. The keepers of the system is like the bankers, the elites and all of them. They're going to tremble at the times where it's to come. They are the keepers of the house. All the businessmen and all of them. Because business is going to be closed down completely on this side. Because America is going to be destroyed. You understand? They say the grinders shall cease. I'm not going to look up that word grinders.
Strong's H2912. Tachan.
Right, so it says to grind, crush. Grind meal, hence to be a concubine. That being the employment. So basically employment. Grind, to grind in a hand mill, to crush small, especially to grind in a hand mill. Grind for another and figurative option. It's saying basically the word mean, in other words, the grinding, the workforce, the labor force going and come to an end. You understand? The grinding cease. You understand? The grind, to crush, to grind meal, because when you're on your work, when you're doing your work, it's meal you're grinding for. You're doing your work to eat. You understand? So you say that go and cease. To be a concubine, that being the employment. So your employment going to come to an end very soon. And all these malls were closing down in the States. Regardless of, it have people shopping online, but don't give me that bullshit that everybody shopping online and nobody going in the mall at all. Just say have nobody in the mall, but everybody just online shopping. No, the economy is crashing. They're not telling you that. You understand? They ain't telling you the economy crashing. That's what's going on, the economy crashing. So verse 4, it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. Which is where you now see there. The doors shut in the streets. Like that. These are mall, the doors shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, meaning you will get up early in the morning to look for work, but you think go and have, man. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low, because why? Music is a bunch of shit these days. You understand? Now I got next precept. It's Isaiah 19 and 15. Isaiah 19 and 15 says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch or rush may do. So nobody wouldn't be doing no work. Egypt, they're talking about modern day Egypt, which is America. Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, that is what he's talking about. Think going to have no work for that place, because that place right now looking to crash. And it's circling the drain as we speak. Right, I'm going to play back this video.
Thomas Eckert began photographing declining shopping malls when the one in his hometown closed in 2005.
We've seen this trend of malls being abandoned, letting fall apart, being torn down.
Hey, you saw her
Gone
no
are the
salt.
days of malls as a neighborhood's default gathering place. In the last decade, department stores that once anchored malls have closed in the face of online competition, and then smaller retailers have fled in turn.
I think that's really just a part of how our society has really just become a disposable society. We just build something, then when it gets old, we just get rid of it.
Jeff Gunning of the design firm Callison RTKL specializes in helping malls turn the old into the new. He says malls must diversify and incorporate technology to stay in business.
We really think the mall of the future will be a shoppable, mixed-use entertainment destination. It's a place where you can shop, but shopping isn't necessarily...
Yeah, it didn't have no future for America in a palo. So that failure we're talking about it. That failure we're talking about it. But anyhow, look at this next precept. This Revelation. Hey, let me get this. Psalms 1:18 and 10. It says, no, verse 8. So I can 10, verse 8. It says it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Which is what he doing. He putting confidence in man. He telling himself he go have a future here. Then going on a future here. Verse 9. Psalms 118 verse 9. It says it is better to trust in Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai than to put confidence in princes. And that is what 2/3 of Israel doing. They're putting their confidence in princes, which is the elite. That means the princes are Satan. 2/3 of Israel putting their confidence in them. Because the Most High said this. Most High said this in Revelation 18. It says, Revelation 18, verse 22. It says, and the voice of harpers, talking about America, the voice of harpers and musicians, because America is one of the top, not one of the top country on the planet with all the famous musicians and these kind of things. And of pipers and of trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee. Which is the times we living in right now. And no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee. Because why? The workforce slowing up. And then this really talking about when America get completely destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. But before that, what it have? It have things that slow up, things that happen. Which that happening right now. So craftsmen all are being cut off bit by bit. And the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee, because they ain't going to have no work for America. You understand? They ain't going to have no work for America. That is the day for America. America is finished. You understand? That is the day for that country. Maybe second is just chapter 15. Verse 13, read from verse 12, second Ezra 15 and 12. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And that plague and punishment beginning, it will escalate. It really and truly go escalate, but all now, Egypt mourning. All now, because it have real things happening in America that they don't put on TV. You understand? So all now Egypt mourning. But then it escalating. It is escalating. The simple fact that the malls closing down in the States means something. That means this place going down. It says in verse 13, they that till the ground shall mourn. Who's that till the ground? That is like your farmers. But right now they're making GMO food, so people don't really till the ground. They go in lab. It's fucking white man is the devil. They make the food in lab now. It says, for they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. So that is it there. That is basically it. America is finished. You understand? Now finish off the video. Finish off this video by playing over this video here. America is finished. That's it for the United States of A. Just now, bear with me a little bit. This thing play mad here. Just now.
The holiday. The pageantry, the dollars, marking the beginning of the spending season for American consumers. As the largest shopping mall in the United States, the aptly named Mall of America dropped plus 42 million visitors a year. But scenes like this are the exception. Few malls double as tourist destinations, and many around the country now look like this.
Well, what's really changed is the way that people shop. When malls in the U.S. were new back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we didn't have social media. You couldn't shop on your phone.
I just don't like all that hectic, shopping at the mall or just shopping in general.
It's just easier to do it online now.
According to the industry analyst Green Street Advisors, more than 20 American shopping malls have closed since 2010, and 60 more are on the brink of closure. That's led many to wonder whether this symbol of American consumerism will one day disappear altogether.
Nicholas Eckert began photographing declining shopping malls when the one in his hometown closed in 2005.
We've seen this trend of malls being abandoned. Letting fall apart, being torn down.
Gone are the days of malls as a neighborhood's default gathering place. In the last decade, department stores that once anchored malls have closed in the face of online competition, and then smaller retailers have fled in turn.
Alright, well with that, say shalom. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.